wanted me. Like my bad habit. Would you mind if I tried to make a pass at it? No, you're not too good for me, my dear. Funny you come back to me, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I can't ignore, yeah. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew you wanted me. Everywhere I'm cross-sighted, now that you're back.
Good, MP?
Game time, MP. Let's get it. Welcome to 2K Sports annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and now the opening lineup for Chicago. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's the Chua, then there's the Sumu, and it's Gordon in at shooting guard. And for San Antonio, Draymond Green is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Owens, then there's George, and it's MP in at the 2.
First team.
Smitty, hate to say it, but the season is winding down. Has this year lived up to your expectations?
B.A., it has surpassed them. I knew we were in for an exciting year, but these teams, and the Stars especially, have just been on another level.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Some gritty play from MP. Other guys might have backed off because of the contact.
Chicago with the ball. Now here's LaVine. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. To the middle. You know what you have to appreciate about Precious Achiuwa? Just how active he is, Smitty.
B.A., he's full of energy. That's why his teammates love playing with him. Every minute he's on the floor, he gives it his all.
Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. MP scanning the floor. Again, the Spurs score.
Yes, MP has a mid-range game, too. Awesome.
LaVine against George. Pass to Gordon. Over MP. And it's MP with a rebound.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Down low. Here's Sochan. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
There's an example of MP making everyone around him better.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a three-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
MP outside. Pass to Sochan. Over to the left wing. MP outside. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Shot by Levine, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Sochan. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
That's the power game they want to see from Sochan, getting assertive near the bucket.
Here's Dosunmu. 14 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down, and he took advantage of it.
From deep, MP. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Transition hoops. They're huge for this squad. MP making it happen.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Vanderbilt, a pass to Achua. On the wing, Levine. George defending. From 17, Levine. That one's good.
Great use of the mid-range. Levine going old school.
MP drives in. To the middle. A minute 4 left now in the first quarter. Free throw good, MP.
When you think of MP, his natural leadership and impressive work ethic jump out at you. It's why he's so respected.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Vincent. 14 points his last outing. Here's Dosunmu. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
MP outside. From the wing. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Pass to Terry. Back to Dosunmu. Shoots from 12. Out to Craig. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
And that one's good. Jay.
Well, MP just has this innate ability to put the ball in the hoop. And we're seeing that firsthand in this one.
From behind the arc. Buries it from 3.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
And so it's MP making
19.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Zach Levine, Gabe Vincent out there with Javon Carter. Then it's Torrey Craig.
Creating offense with his first-rate handles. MP has the ball on a string.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He added 55 points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why. You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance. Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Levine for three. The rebound by Jay. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And some analysts have lamented the quote-unquote protected guys. Every bump, they go to the free throw line. Does that bother you, Smitty?
Yeah, it would have bothered me more if I had to guard them. The league has made it clear they want the rules evenly applied. Star treatment should not extend to the officiating.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. Owens comes in for Graham. Vanderbilt's checked in for Chicago. Gordon comes in for Carter. Vanderbilt with a screen. Back to Levine. Gordon outside. Outside Craig. Lets the three fly. The Bulls with another miss. And so MP will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
And Chicago has possession. The Spurs making their last shot. They need this. No good that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. And it's George in for Johnson. Achua's checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Levine. Achua passes to Vincent. Back to Achua. Here's the Sumu. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Wembanyama, pass to Owens. Wembanyama screen. Here's George. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's the Sumu, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Vincent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. Rebounded by Green. And it's San Antonio's ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Wembanyama, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
A minute 6 left to play in the half. Achua passes to Vanderbilt. And here's Achua. Takes the 3. Owens grabs the board. Green, a screen. Here's Jay. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 27 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Gordon finds Vanderbilt. Levine against George. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Gordon. San Antonio with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Got it.
Just slicing the D to pieces in the pick and roll. MP textbook play.
Here's Levine for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Their D has been like Swiss cheese, fellas, thin with huge holes. I think any of us would put 30 on these guys, even you, Ernie.
And now let's take a moment. Glad you could join us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
We see it night in and night out. When you move the ball, keep your teammates involved, good things happen at the offensive end.
They've got Victor Wembanyama. Owens out there with MP. Then there's George, and it's Green in at the 4-man position. That's the San Antonio 5.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And that one's good. Jay.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the paint. Achua inside, covered by Wembanyama. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. The first one falls.
At the line for the Bulls,
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day 1.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that.
Zach LaVine drilling the shot. Fantastic from range.
When it comes to LaVine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side.
Oh, it's stolen. Back come the Spurs in transition. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's MP. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. MP's got 34 points. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Levine's got 7.
This is how you execute inside. Zach LaVine taking what the defense gives him.
And he comes up with a bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Gordon. 6 points for him. Pass to Levine. Gordon against MP. Here's Dosunmu. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions. Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Here's Dosunmu. Driving to the basket. On the money with a shot from the left block. Dosunmu's gotten his 2nd bucket.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Owens, the pass to MP. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The three. Oh, another one falls.
And with 40 points for him, his climb towards history continues.
Boy, it just seems like every time he takes the floor, it's a step closer to the record for most 40-point games in a season.
They're closing in on Wilt Chamberlain's incredible 1962 campaign. You know, it's hard to believe what we're witnessing.
So both teams making some changes here, and the second free throw is good. Talking about the veteran Paul George, a star player, Smitty, wanting to compete for titles.
B.A., he knows he's not getting any younger. I think it's good he poses this win-now mentality. He's clearly hungry to win a title.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
56 seconds left in the third. Pass to Gordon. Here's Vincent. Dosunmu on the wing. Covered by MP. Just 4 to shoot. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Pulls up on the wing. And that one's good. Jay's got 44.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Pass to Achua. Here's Dosunmu, covered by MP. And there's the screen. Now here's Gordon. Lets it fly. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Robinson Earl's got 4 rebounds in the game. Goes up on the baseline, and San Antonio again with a bucket.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will rarely move the ball to a more open guy.
5 ticks left in the third quarter. Here's Gordon. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Gordon's got 8, and 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Spurs.
59.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Let's send you over to the sideline to discuss MP's groundbreaking season.
He's getting close to the single-season points record. It's held by who else? Wilt Chamberlain. During shoot-around, I asked him what it'd mean to pass Wilt, and he said, quote, Wilt is the standard when it comes to scoring. Passing him in anything is incredible. Well said. B.A.?
Absolutely. Good point there. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Gabe Vincent out there with Javon Carter. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Terry in at the 4. Chicago with the ball. And here's LaVine. Pass to Vincent. Carter on the wing. Back to Vincent. Fires from the wing. Rebound San Antonio. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. He got it again! Sensational! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Vincent, covered by MP. Craig inside. Robinson Earl on him. Terry, the pass to Vincent. Clock is at 3. Can they get it? The rebound by Jay. Jay's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Baseline jumper. Again, the Spurs score.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Offensive board. Outside Carter. Pass to LaVine. To the inside. Here's Terry. Let's go with a three. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. From 13. And he can't bank that one in. For Chicago, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Carter with it. And it's Vincent off the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on MP. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
Green's checked in for San Antonio. Holiday comes in for Graham. And they double up MP. Johnson for three. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 7 assists in the game. And the Bulls shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Holiday. And it's Vincent off the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
And the rim protection from Jermichael. Another thing he brings to the table.
Robinson Earl's checked in for San Antonio. Wesley comes in for Holiday. Gordon, he's checked in for Chicago. 5 on the clock. Here's Levine for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's MP. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this is one of the best teams we have ever seen. 69 wins this year. Wow.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Gordon. And that one's long. On offense, here are the Spurs. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Sohan, the pass to Jay. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gordon. The three is up. Can't get it to drop. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA. the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And right now, we've got a matchup, Brent, between two defensive-minded teams going head-to-head. This should be fun.
Yeah, this is a no easy buckets night. Everything will be earned tonight. That's the way we like it. High-level defense.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Jokic is out there with Smith. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward.
Well, thankfully for them, MP is a reliable three-point shooter because his perimeter game is an important part of this offense.
Here's Murray, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Pass to Jokic. Outside, Porter. Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. 5 on the clock. For 3, Murray. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Instincts on that play for Murray as he used the defense, who was a little bit over-aggressive.
And you hear it often, Brent. These Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. Got a great experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that. Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Here's Jokic following the basket by MP. Jokic passes to Murray. Lets it go. And it's MP with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. To the inside, Wembanyama off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And one of the better passers that you'll find. MP not afraid to move the ball.
Passes it to Porter. Back to Murray. Jokic with it. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Nice fadeaway to get over the top. Jokic has got his second bucket tonight.
And Jokic using the old-school mid-range.
Fires from the line. Back to MP. Green with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's MP. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Back to Jokic. Caldwell Pope against Wembanyama. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. 16 feet away, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond. The Nuggets leading by 8. When he's not dominating this sport, we know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
And you're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Reggie Jackson, and it's Jokic in at center. On the wing, Jackson. Graham defending. Graham against Jackson. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Najee, no good. Spurs trail by 8. 1-on-1 here. MP getting out in front on the break.
Easy to understand why people love watching MP play, especially when he's catching and firing like this.
There's the pass to Najee. Jackson from long range. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Chicago was sensational. He finished with 57 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Jackson finds Jokic. Here's Brown. The Nuggets with another miss. San Antonio with the ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Close in. No stopping MP.
Yeah, I know the book reads on Devontae Graham that he's a shoot-first guard, but he does have some nice passing skills.
Denver calls timeout. Most of the regular season now, Brent, is in the books as we close in on the playoffs for the players. What is this journey like, an NBA season like for a guy that plays?
You know, Kevin, it's just so taxing to get through a year. The emotions of the year, when you're playing well, when you're struggling, are you getting along with your coaches and your teammates? How's the travel schedule been? Have you been dealing with injuries? I mean, all of these things will test your mental and physical fortitude, but I'll tell you what, there's great reward when you get done with any particular year.
Pass to Sohan. Back to MP. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Here's MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. MP's got 21 in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Smith outside. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Green. MP against Caldwell-Pope. Back to MP. Green kicks to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. MP inside. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And that one drops.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Nailed from three-point land. Porter's got 6.
You feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3-ball goes that time.
Murray outside. Porter passes to Murray. Outside Porter. Smith for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. MP way outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And that's a bit of a litmus test for his shooting range. MP testing how far he can let it go from.
Porter looking it over. Back to Smith. A 3-ball. MP grabs the miss.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Draymond Green making a good call that time in the open court.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray, the pass to Smith. At the elbow, Jokic. Outside for Murray. And again, Denver no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
MP up top. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And Jerry gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here is Murray. He had 15 points last outing. For 3. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
That's an important shot to just kind of get a little bit of a confidence boost going into the half. They were just really wobbling here coming towards the break.
They're running up and down the floor.
like they're in the schoolyard. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do.
Like lots of easy buckets, nobody getting back.
Now taking a closer look. Thanks for joining us.
MP has been leading the charge for San Antonio. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
So with George on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Johnson is out there with Green. Then it's MP. And it's Owens in at the 5.
Well, maybe if I had the clipboard and was coaching this team, I'd look to MP on every trip. He's just that good.
Murray outside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Green with a screen on Smith. Jay. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. He can see the play. It evolves. And then he makes a quick decision.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open, you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Spurs leading by 3. Johnson outside. Back to MP. Wembanyama passes to Johnson. Here's MP. And the Spurs scoring again.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Green gets it to go.
Oh, that's a great setup by MP. This guy is as unselfish as they come.
Murray surveying the D. Jokic finds Caldwell Pope. Murray outside. Shot clock at 5. Passes to Jokic. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. George is checked in. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Denver passing it around. Pinson passes to Watson. Here's Pinson. Murray outside. Inside. The pass to Brown. Clock is at 3. Murray, no good. Shot it up. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play.
That is...
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Spurs. They lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. We've got Reggie Jackson, and it's Jokic in at the center position. 11 feet away, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Jackson. From deep. Rebound San Antonio. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. MP showing the range.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Jay's got the feeling here tonight. 5 for 5 shooting from three-point territory. Pass to Jackson. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Now that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with the great feed there to his teammate.
Murray outside. Passes it to Smith. Now Jokic. Clock at 6. Back to Caldwell Pope. There's the triple. And again, Denver with the triple.
Well, Caldwell Pope favors the corner shot at times, and he can drill it.
Caldwell Pope against MP. To the paint.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, a great player on a great roll at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Jokic lets it fly from outside.
Well, Jokic needed it, and he got it.
San Antonio leading by 3. In the corner, it's Owens. Green with a screen on Caldwell Pope. A nice shot by MP.
Oh, man, when they need him, MP is going into overdrive. That's some fifth-gear stuff there.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. The pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Jay. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter dishes to Caldwell Pope. Porter against Johnson. Murray a screen on Johnson. And a wide open look for Porter. And they're unable to get the time basket there. On the wing, Johnson from downtown. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Assertive three-point shot by Johnson. He's working towards being an efficient long-range scorer.
There's the pick. Pass to Jokic. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. San Antonio leading by 6. Now MP. Wembanyama left side. And it's Jokic with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Murray outside. At the elbow, Jokic. Smith outside. For 3, Murray. A shot that time, not on target. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag. Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Smith sets the pick from her. This one for 3. Shoots from the line, and it's Smith missing. So it's the Spurs now. They're leading by 8. A 3 from MP. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Jokic, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
And Jokic drops them both. Now, here's MP. The 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove.
Good game.
How's y'all doing? Are you good?
Have a good game, man.
Up next, the Timberwolves. Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Well, Clark, on paper, a bit of a mismatch here. A clear favorite in this one.
And, you know, that bodes well, I think, for the underdog because there's nothing to lose. Nobody's expecting you to prevail, and it gives you a chance to play, I think, with a lot of freedom.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Hayes is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. Towns finds Edwards. And no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. MP against Hayes. Back to Wembanyama. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
High percentage look right off the bat.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Edwards, the pass to Hayes. To the middle. Stolen by Wembanyama. From deep, MP. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
The three-point basket. It's changed how we play basketball. MP with a nice one there.
Hayes, the pass to McDaniels. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Paul George pulls down the board. The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defense team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Now here's Hayes. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Shot to stop the run. It's good. Off the glass.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
MP against Edwards. MP again. Jay's got 8.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Reed. Now Edwards. Hayes for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Hayes has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
MP inside. Guarded by Edwards. And that one's good. Jay.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Towns outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
The Timberwolves trail. Hayes, the pass to Reed. Green against Towns. And he gets that one.
Nice jumper there from Towns. Boy, he's got a beautiful stroke.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Jay. Again, the Spurs score.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Timeout call, the Timberwolves. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as...
Substitution on the court.
And the Spurs with possession here. They've got a 9-point lead. Shot from the wing. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
There's the triple. Good. And Graham with the setup. MP's got 17 points.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Edwards against Johnson. Will it go? The Timberwolves again can't hit. MP getting it done for San Antonio. An insane quarter. No one.
21. The Timberwolves.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards out there with Darius Bazley. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Joe in at the 2 spot.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He scored 45 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Milton against Graham. Gobert with a screen on Graham. Just 5 to shoot. Milton passes to Bazley. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. It's a 16-point game, coming off a win against the Blazers.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Picked up by Bazley. Here's Milton. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
14 feet away. And it's Jay missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
It's Edwards with a drive. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And this late in the season, Grant, would you say the adage, nobody is 100% rings true?
100%. I mean, at least that was the case for me. There's some truth in that saying, though, for everyone. Most guys might not be 100% until they get a full off-season rest.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. Owens comes in for Graham. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Hayes comes in for Milton. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. Here's Reed to the left side wing. Joe. Pass to Hayes. The 3. Rebounded by Green.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's Jay, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Jay's got 28 points for the game.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here's Hayes. They get it back. Here's Joe. To the wing on the left. Outside Edwards. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3. Edwards has got 7 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And the Spurs. And so the San Antonio Spurs going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And for those teams staring up at a lot of teams above them, how do you stay motivated?
It's easy. Just got to think about how much.
And now talking about our current game, got to be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Spurs.
They built.
Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Owens out there with MP. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's George. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 31. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Towns. Inside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something fun.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
It's Edwards on the wing. Over MP. That one rolls around and rims out.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
To the middle. Here's Green. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Green's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Edwards can't hit.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Here's MP. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. McDaniels finds Towns. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Reid to halt the run. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Hits the three-pointer.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Hayes. Give him 8 points now. To the wing, right side. Towns can't get it to go.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Edwards looking for an opening. Down low. And Reid with a basket on the assist by Edwards. Reid's got 8 points.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Wembanyama played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just a fantastic job by MP getting the ball right where it needs to go.
Now here's Hayes. He's covered closely. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
MP against Edwards. A good look from MP. And some very quick points for him on that possession. MP's got 38 points.
Boy, really outstanding read in that pick and roll. MP saw a way to score and made it happen.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Wembanyama against Reid. Fader on the way. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong.
Another one goes. Incredible.
That will do it. 40 points for him, and he's pulled even.
And to think at the start of the year, we'd see someone match the record for most 40-point games. Spectacular.
Yeah, and to tie Wilt's mark of 63 of them is just awe-inducing. Over 3/4 of an NBA season hitting these kind of numbers. Wow.
Reid a screen on George. Here's McDaniels. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. MP scanning the floor. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Towns outside. Pass to Reid. Here's Edwards. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's MP. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist with that last one. MP getting it done for the San Antonio Spurs. He's now hit 6 threes in this.
62.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. We've got Shake Milton, Edwards out there with Darius Baisley. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Joe in at the 2. Clark, it feels like we've reached the peak of this 3-point explosion. What do you think the next trend in the NBA will be?
You know, Brian, it's hard to say. I mean, perhaps we could land on the return of the center, because we're already seeing that in the centers that are excelling and dominating the league and winning MVPs are in their prime. So perhaps we'll see teams get bigger and play more through their centers going forward.
Pass to Edwards. To the paint. A nice shot by Milton.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And here's MP. To the inside. The kick out to Graham. MP with it. Hits yet again. Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Milton. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA Basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career. But the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life.
Robinson Earls checked in for San Antonio. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Hayes is checked in for Milton.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Graham for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Edwards, the pass to Joe. Top of the key. Here's Hayes. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Now Graham. Down low. Here's Jay. And another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And the Spurs making a change here. Wesley's checked in. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And that one's good. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Jay, the pass to Sohan. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
MP is doubled. Pass to Sohan. MP against Edwards. His first shot coming late. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by MP. Jay's got 6 assists here tonight. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. Towns on a screen. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this isn't something we get to see every day, folks. This team has fought their way to an amazing 71 total wins this year. Unbelievable.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jay.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. To the middle. Towns passes to Reed, and there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. The first free throw is good.
Naz Reed.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's MP. Here's Sohan. Soft touch off the glass.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Pass to Edwards. Now Hayes. Reed in the post. Robinson Earl on him. And they pick up 2.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Edwards against MP. Edwards with it. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one.
About to tear it up?
There he is, Mr. Player of the Month.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition and really who can survive the night.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Paul George is out there with Green. Then it's MP. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Owens in at the point. That shot wide open. Jay's got 6.
Reminding defenses that they have to respect his range. MP took it real confident from deep.
Outside Collins. Right side Sexton. Outside George. Collins a screen on MP. Just 4 to shoot. With the floater and the layup good by George.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
Here's Sexton. Following the basket by MP. Out to the wing. Collins passes to Sexton. Here's George. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And a wide open look for MP. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
George looking around. Sexton the pass to Kessler. And here we go. Owens heading to the hoop. Here's Jay. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Outside, George. Kessler finds Sexton. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Green passes to MP. Green with a screen on George. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Sexton following the bucket by the Spurs. The dish to Markkanen. To the middle. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Over Owens. And once again, off the mark by Utah. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Markkanen. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Here's Sexton. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. MP left side. Down low, here's Green, and the Spurs scoring again.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now, here's Collins. 8 points his last outing. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Great D that time from Green. To the middle, and George kicks to MP. Green with a screen on George. Here's MP with plenty of space. And another basket for San Antonio.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Outside Collins. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Grant. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against Dallas. And the basket by Jay.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Utah calls timeout. So Utah going with an almost entirely new grouping. Yurtseven's checked in for Walker Kessler. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Collins. Noel, he's checked in for George. And Morris subbed in for Colin Sexton. Here's Noel. Last game we saw him score 13. Morris passes to Grant. Noel with the ball. And the rejection by MP. Jacks up a three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's MP making things happen for
the Spurs. 27.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Grant is out there with Yurtseven. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Timberwolves had a huge game. He finished with 57 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at Boston, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And San Antonio, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. George is checked in for Noel, and it's Colin Sexton in for Monte Morris.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
And the basket by Jay.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Sexton, the pass to Markkanen. Over Johnson. Markkanen can't get it to go. Richard, you've got one of the great personalities in this game. Did humor serve you well during your playing days?
Yes, I would say it was, because most of the time I was talking more trash to my teammates than to the other team. But that's just been my personality since I was a kid.
To the right side. Grant finds Yurtseven. Outside, Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Markkanen from outside. They get it back. And a missed layup.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Grant, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And Grant also knows how to score on tough defense. Got to hit him harder than that.
Graham with the bounce pass. Pass to Sohan. MP against George. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Spreading the wealth. MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
Sexton the pass to Grant. Sexton against Graham. And the dunk by Grant.
A wing who can elevate. Get Grant the ball anywhere close to the rim. And he knows what to do with it.
Dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. It's San Antonio delivering the blowout. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Defending these guys does not look fun. You just have to extend so far out to contest shots, and then they go ahead and make them end.
Now let's take a moment. And that is it for half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Draymond Green is out there with Paul George. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's MP. And it's Owens in at the one. The shot's good. Wembanyama has got the first basket of the second half here for the Spurs. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Sexton the pass to George. Jazz passing it around. And Collins now top the key. 6 to shoot. MP against George. Over MP. The rebound by Paul George.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. And can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Here's MP. Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by the Jazz.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Collins, good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
From deep, George. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that one, good. Green's got 8 points.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Here's Collins. Paul George making his last shot. George, that's a 2-pointer. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Wembanyama, no good. Utah's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Outside for Sexton. Now the pass to George. Pass to Kessler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sexton for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
MP outside. 17-foot shot on the way.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And George, here we go. Lobbed up there for Collins.
And one thing you love about Collins as a scorer, he's efficient. His numbers from the field and from 3 are consistent year to year.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. They've got Jeremy Grant. Jalen Noel is out there with Morris. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Yurtseven in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Jay. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. San Antonio leading by 21. There's the screen. Here's Jay. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Jay's got 33.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Morris against Wesley. It's Noel on the wing. Over MP. Here's Yurtseven. And he converts the layup.
They are just killing him on the interior.
San Antonio's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Inside. Here's Sohan. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Working the ball around to his teammates. MP just making it look so easy out there.
Morris passes to Markkanen. Morris finds Markkanen. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Now we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that, or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history.
Just 3 to shoot. Launches from deep. Noel, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's MP. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
Yeah, MP is having one of those nights, scoring effectively and doing it pretty much any way he wants.
Here's Morris. For those just joining us, 4th quarter. Here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Yurtseven. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Yurtseven's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Jay, the pass to Sohan.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Here's Noel. Another shot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
So both teams changing it up here. And the free throw, no good. Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and then next thing you know, he was traded.
Dragic with a screen for Sexton. From 11 feet away, it's good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
Good, he hits again.
And you had a feeling he might do it tonight. 40-point mark has been reached.
The most 40-point games in a single season. An incredibly historic year from him.
And to have this many 40-point games, MP has shown he's one of the best to ever do it by passing Wilt's record here tonight. It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Dragic. And it's MP with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. On the wing, Johnson. MP outside. Pass to Barry. Fires the 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Now, here's Sexton. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan.
Our research shows that sports fans between 18 and 25 think of you when they think of the number 40.
You've broken Wilt Chamberlain's record of 40-point game.
Coaches thought a system that
about to tear the roof off. Let's get this win, MP.
Tonight, MP may affirm his legacy as one of the... Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
All right, time to go to the sidelines and revisit just how amazing MP has been this season.
We think that he may set the single-season points mark, passing the great Wilt Chamberlain. Once thought of as unbreakable, over 4,000 points. The record was set all the way back in 1962, and it could fall tonight. Can he do it? We'll find out. Guys?
That's what we're all waiting for. Thanks much. Good stuff. All right, now let's go courtside for a story on MP's remarkable season.
Thanks, Brian. He has set a mark that should raise some eyebrows. The most 40-point games within a season in NBA history. He's filling it up and burying the opposition on a nightly basis. Guys?
Just so tough to stop. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. George out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Owens, then there's Wembanyama, and it's Jay in at the 2-guard spot. Here's MP. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Inside. Kicks it to George. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wembanyama. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Now here's Murray. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, B.A. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
Now here's Murray. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And MP gets it to go on the assist by George. MP's got 8.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. Sinks that one from the post.
This is why Jokic is an all-star caliber talent. He has an ability to hit hard contested shots.
That one drops for him. 10 points for him.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Now here's MP. 10 points for him.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Murray finds Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
And the shot goes.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Jokic. Another shot, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
A different look for Denver. Smith, he's checked in for Gordon. Brown comes in for Michael Porter, and it's Watson in for Caldwell Pope.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Jokic, and here's Smith. Murray with it. Still no points. Smith outside from the arc. First shot won't go. San Antonio leading from deep. MP. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
MP showing some assertiveness. Shots like this will help him get going.
Pass to Jokic. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Misses the layup. From deep, MP. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Graham against Murray. Up top, Smith with the fadeaway. The shot off that time. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Spurs. They lead by 12. Don't go away. We'll be back with the
24.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Jalen Smith is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Christian Brown. Then it's Jackson. And it's Watson in at the 2. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. And Smitty, even as his game has evolved, Keldon Johnson remains a spark plug.
You know, he plays with so much energy. He has become more than a downhill scorer. He can hit the jumper off the catch or dribble and keep defenders honest.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He contributed 42 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game, and he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Work in the interior, MP.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
To the inside. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Tuesday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And for their matchup with the Magic, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Caldwell Pope comes in for Watson. Gordon outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jackson, the pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Smitty, let me ask you, you think the NBA's gotten less physical in recent years?
It has, BA. It makes sense. The game's called tighter. They want more flow. A hard foul now could be a flagrant, so guys have to play careful.
Drains the triple. Jackson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging three-point threat.
Pass to Sohan. MP against Caldwell Pope. Here's MP. Second chance shot. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining.
Now a timeout called by Denver. MP really making a difference here.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basketball.
Substitution on the court. Timeout Spurs.
And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. Taking a look at San Antonio. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And of course Denver, they're just one rung below them.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Jay's got 10 points in the quarter.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 10. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Gordon. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Gordon's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Jay, the pass to Green. Back to MP. MP right through him.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Murray passes to Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama, and he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Nuggets.
And so he hits both. 23 seconds left in the second. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Jay. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You have to admire MP's obvious love for the game. This guy just wants to get out there and play hard.
Denver has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Murray up top. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game.
And the intensity Murray plays with is impressive. Excellent work forcing the issue and drawing the contact.
Good on both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Green with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's MP from outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half now in the books. It's the Spurs. They're up 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Looking at San Antonio, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything.
Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
I don't think you can expect them to perform better off.
Appreciate you joining.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court for San Antonio, they've got Victor Wembanyama. MP is out there with Owens. Then it's Green, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Clock at 6. They set the screen. Murray from outside. The rebound by the Spurs. At one point, they led by 16.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And here's MP from outside. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. Good D by Wembanyama.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular. Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Pass to Jokic. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Now Gordon. Jokic passes to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Jokic. A clear look for Murray. San Antonio with a rebound. Green's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there. You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Now Jokic. Covered by Wembanyama. Jokic, no good. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Owens, the pass to Green. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Brown's checked in for Michael Porter.
Team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. George finds MP. Takes it in. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Inside. Wembanyama, no good. And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. 7-point differential. Gordon outside. Jokic in the post. 7 points in the game.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Hits the trifecta.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Caldwell Pope against MP. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Jokic. Jokic with a screen on George. Looking to get it going. And the dunk by Jokic.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Murray moving that ball, creating for others.
San Antonio.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Najee. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Watson, covered by MP. Pass to Najee, and here's Murray. Five to shoot, to the right side.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
His first personal foul. Second team.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2. Watson.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here he goes. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Murray scanning the floor. Shot is up. And so it's San Antonio ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Christian Brown. Jalen Smith is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Jackson, and it's Watson in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
MP shot is off. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Jackson against Graham. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown.
And the coaches appreciate Johnson's hustle on defense, using his length and quickness to distract shooters.
Graham finds MP. Here's Sohan, covered by Smith. No one covering. And the Spurs lead by 12.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Jokic. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Gordon, he's checked in for Smith. Porter Jr. comes in for Brown. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Watson. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Jackson. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Robinson Earl. Draymond Green comes in for Sohan. Paul George, he's checked in for Johnson. And Owens is subbed in for Graham. Murray with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Jokic. Jokic the screen. 6 to shoot. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. Gordon pulls it in. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. Down by 12. Fires for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. George outside. Pass to MP. Wembanyama, screen on Porter. Tries it from 16. And MP with a basket on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Now here's Murray. Guarded closely. Outside for Porter. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Jay, the pass to Wembanyama. MP against Caldwell Pope. And Wembanyama gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 13.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the shot's good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Jay. Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. To the middle. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
San Antonio has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Kicks it to George. Fires the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Jay's got 4 assists in the game. Denver has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Spurs.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. Murray for 3. And another miss by Denver. And here's MP from outside. No good. So we see the Spurs taking the W here.